started. Riser, I'll get you back with some later.
I'm not worried about it. I make them.
I know.
Ready to check for pull?
A lot of people don't have flasks.
Yeah, I don't have any flask.
Yeah.
I have some greater flask, but
I'm just gonna pop an augment rune and call it good.
Yeah. I'm not overly worried about it, but when we actually go into higher levels, then you definitely need to make sure you're carrying your own personals.
Yeah, and when you say you're ready, that means you're ready for pull, and I like to have shorter timers for pull.
Yeah. The boss is just going to be turned right there, so we're going to move up close to where the bar is right in front of him.
2, 1.
Too far back, you're gonna get tail swipe. Don't fly off the edge, just get on his inside haunch so that you're closely stacking with the group as best you can and not getting hit by tail swipe.
Take those out.
Pretty good. Taunt now. Watch out for tail swipe. You're gonna have to keep taunting and pull a lot of aggro.
Alright.
Take those out. Alright, everyone out. Back out of it, back out of it.
5,
Alright.
4.
We are going towards Moon and Skull side. Make it quick because those things hurt. Need to go more towards Moon or Skull. Do not stand in the fire. It is very painful. If you have defensives, use them. That includes if you have personal heals, hit them up. Try and stack as close to the boss so we're all stacked together. Makes it easier for healers, guys.
I got 2 steps, call it 10.
Grab.
That's much better, you didn't get me hit by the tail swipe.
Alright, perfect.
You didn't do it right if you didn't hit him at least once.
Yeah, Raz tries it every time.
Note to self, don't take them
Oh,
down.
already.
No, Niggy doesn't like tech.
That's what I got tonight.
We're going to star and circle. Star and circle side.
4,
Nope, I'm wrong. Go the opposite side.
1.
I'm dumb. I'll call it. I'm gonna die.
Square, square,
Towards
square.
Nice, AJ.
Hey, I'm call it as it is. I screwed up.
Someone has to take AJ's place.
Yep, kick me out.
I got it.
Alright, this will be phase 2. He is... Alright,
I gotta get
remember our runners. Freaky, Whip,
I got the middle.
AJ. Take out the outside ones. Get them all, guys. Alright, now we go back to phase 1, so let's move up. As long as the tanks get them.
Two stacks, go ahead and take.
sector.
Five,
Diamond.
X and diamond.
2, 1.
More towards X. More towards X.
Should I combat res Biggle?
Yeah. Let's get her up.
Let me know if you want anyone else. I have one more.
Save it for a hitter or tank.
Yeah.
Or wait. Oh, it's 17%, so. Get hit you hard, the warrior.
Is that 2 stacks? I had to run back from tail swipe, so I don't know.
Apology. Just that kind.
5, 4,
Come on,
Right,
dots.
right.
2, 1.
Ooh, triangle.
Pennies.
Look at that
Hey.
elemental.
No, I don't. Alright, back to phase 2. Alright, let's send this dude. Alright,
Got a wheeler
okay.
with me for trash?
Signal interference negated. Connection restored.
You're back. What happened?
I learned that it doesn't take much for my friends.
Sorry, my
to
dog's
leave
going
my
nuts.
trade. Champions, that vision was as much for me as it was for you. N'Zoth wants us to believe that my corruption is inevitable. Doubt me, but know that I will not rest until his smoldering corpse lies at my feet.
Make sure we're getting interrupts on these guys.
Which one?
The Shadow Mender.
Alright.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm rusty on elemental. Dang. Alright, when these guys go into obsidian form, they do
Stack them up closer.
reflect damage.
No fun not being able to kill this guy.
You gotta try. Means you gotta hit him harder. Yeah, we are gonna have to reset the boss because time warp was used.
Okay. So after we clear ads, everybody get to the stairs. Interrupt some of these big guys as much as you can. If you are a DPS, or get the small ads around the corner of the ring, bring them to the tanks, please.
Beware.
It's too far away.
Alright, everyone head back towards the door.
Make sure you hit the boss. Crypto take aggro and pull him out. And that's how you do it as a slow DK.
Just use that lead button, big.
Yeah, that amazing leap that I have.
Okay. So this is Mott. He is a two-phase fight. Pretty straightforward. There are some key mechanics that we will have to utilize because if not, he will one-shot us pretty easily. As we are sitting here fighting him, we will have ranged on triangle. We will have melee on square. What's going to happen is he will randomly cast a Devour Magic. It's a purple circle that's around you. You need to take them away from the groups, away from the markers, but not so far that we can't use them because we will need them for his one-shot mechanic. So just take them just outside of the marker area, and please, if you get one, let's make sure we drop one close to the tanks because we don't have the fastest tanks on demand. After he reaches 100 mana, he will hit his skill called Stygian Annihilation. At least I believe it's at 100%. It may just be randomly cast. Stygian Annihilation, we will have to stand in those purple circles. They do damage to you and they will silence you. So we don't want to stand in them for the entire time, but what I suggest is if you have your DBM about halfway through his cast, I step in because I'd rather take a little more damage from that to be sure I'm not one shot. So we will call step in. For the tanks, I'll let you two worry about that one. Phase 2, Mott will go to the center of the room and he will do the stone skin, just like the two ads we did there at the door. Everyone will stack under the boss. The tanks and our experienced ranged TPS Please assist with stopping the orbs from getting to Mott. Everyone else will DPS their heart out. Key thing on this one. Do not go balls to the wall because it does reflect your damage. Meaning, if the healers aren't keeping up, you need to step yourself back and let the healers catch up. Use your personals, use your defensives, use whatever you can to do as much damage and stay alive. Right? If you are soaking the mana orbs, please bring them to the main group because that's going to help our healers stay topped up or at least stay better sitting on mana. After we break him out,
Apparently we're going.
yeah, we're resetting. Just reset it.
I don't think anybody's going to be able to make it out. I can actually aggro.
Well, I have, if nothing else, I have the reincarnate that I can pop to. Okay, so there's
just gonna wipe it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Okay.
Everyone
I'm gonna stay out on Annihilation.
Yeah,
I assume that's
stand in
gonna
the
roll.
Jump off the edge.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, I was gonna res a healer so we could all get a res.
4, 3,
Yeah, I should have just.
Don't take that res, Crypto. I just know you can res at least somebody.
Okay, so you guys saw the purple circles. After we break him out of his stone phase, he goes back to phase 1 and we start the whole fight over again.
Do you want me to take the res?
No, wait until after he resets.
Well, yeah.
And he dies. So now take it so that we can get a full res in the party.
Yeah.
Just res one of the healers.
I res the closest person to me that had a or had a res.
Am I releasing? What happened?
No,
Don't release.
Crypto just res a healer.
Well, I'm not sure that I can.
Yeah, you can. It might be in your show book, but you have resurrection.
No. I mean, if the healers all jumped off, I can't res them because they're down there and they're out of my range. And I think they all did jump off.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
Just everyone release. Start to run back, it'll be faster then.
Here, I'll return the favor, Miguel.
Yeah.
Dan, you saw Banks
Who
is
else
trying
was
to
dead here?
get in.
Another person dead.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I can't res people that jumped off.
What do you want to do? I put in guild chat that open raid invites were closed when we started folding.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I mean, he didn't tell me that he was going to be late, so that's not
Fair enough.
kind of fair to everybody else.
I have no objections with that at all.
And we're at 20 right now. I'll be the bad guy.
I'm just making sure you saw at least what his comment was. Alright, everyone, let's get buffed up. Let's be prepared to do this again. Prepped. We're gonna prep this thing.
I'm doing that already.
I can't interact with the anvil.
It's a thermal anvil. It isn't. You can't. I don't think you can heal your armor on it.
Yeah, you can't repair on it, and it's just for crafting. Somebody tricked you.
I'm gonna reload. You are? I can finish first.
I put down an auto hammer next to the anvil.
I think I leveled
Alright.
up my Heart of Azeroth and I went up an item level.
Were there any questions over the boss itself?
Just remember during that stone phase, keep an eye on your own health and slow down DPS if you get too low.
Alright. Without pulling boss, everyone start moving closer to your markers. Okay, Dan. We'll do that. That'll make it easier. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright. Get the summons up. I'll switch over.
What was the other one? Applebee?
I think Applebee might be
Yeah.
Banks because they like left immediately after that.
Banks again is his hunter, and that's the one he asked on.
I asked in guild chat.
Raz, don't you have a way to get a hold of him?
Yeah, I can message him through Discord.
Yeah.
If you need to make room for people, I can.
I was gonna.
Oh, the main
Yeah.
thing I was worried about was heals, and I'm just jumping over to my monk because I'll help with heals. That's fine.
I was
We
gonna
good?
say. Oh, sorry. We need help.
If we bring in 3 other players, yes, because that'll put us over the 20 cap.
I'm not feeling great, so I'm happy to step out to give another space.
We added a heal, so we can add more without giving up anybody.
Okay.
I'm just goofing around on ults. That's all I was doing anyway. Almost there.
I'm not blind.
Did you get the other 2 down? And this
No,
guy?
not Banks. Just Banks.
I don't think we have enough hunters.
Okay, I can go jump on mine.
Yeah, anyway.
You
You
really
wanna
want
throw me an
to.
invite too?
Who?
Maybe I should jump on my mage.
Throw me an invite too?
So that's, I figure I should be on the mage and just have MJ phone gear. Banks is gonna log back in.
This will give me a chance to actually practice my fist weaving too. It's something I've been wanting to do anyway. That way we'll let the paladins do all the healing, and I'll just throw out some random stuff to help out.
Copy that, AJ. Throwing out as many lay on hands as I can.
It's what, once every 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes. I mean, technically I am providing consistent low healing. One of these dank things is doing it, I don't remember what it is.
Sorry for the delay on this one, guys. We're just trying to get it, make as many opportunities as we can to get people in here and get gear.
We really need like 4 more hunters where we have a dozen.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like we have enough.
Which is normally kind of funny because we can't find them to save our lives otherwise.
Yeah, no, where's all the rank on heroic knights?
This week I brought in almost 100 new players. There was a lot of hunters in that, and there was some range.
There was. I noticed that there was a lot of hunters that came in this week.
I know the first group was a lot of warriors. Not that they're a bad thing. Just a lot of them.
All I was told to do is recruit, and that's what I did. And this time you guys wanted range, so I sent my message. I ended up with some other than range too, but you know, I've had to bring in other people. Yeah, they look like I got your hunter in too, yep.
Make some ink real quick. I'm gonna try this fist weaving thing. It's gonna be crazy.
Don't get Andy Shell excited, please.
Man, that's not paying attention is all. She just got back. She used the restroom. That one, that one.
Thanks, you get your summon.
Yeah, I'm flying over. Ready to roll.
Looks like he is. Ultramarine ink.
A lot of it, too.
Go get your butterflies in your lower back, guys.
I had to make a tome. I didn't have one on me.
You had to swap your talent out, didn't you?
Yeah, I swapped 3 of them.
Could have just asked. I got some.
That's alright. Oh, I gotta go to melee side. That's a new one.
What's going on?
Ready to get you some practice, huh?
Yeah. Got everyone here. And crypto.
Ranged, if you are in melee range of the boss, he could turn to you and do this blast that you have to dodge. If you are out of that range, then he won't ever target us.
That's the heroic mechanic, but yes.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so right, always make sure you stay on kind of the outside of the marker. That way he shouldn't ever turn to the range group.
Yep. And everyone was marked ready. So tanks, once you're ready.
5, 4, 3,
Da.
2, 1.
Okay, for the tanks. For the tanks.
It's 2 sacks, crypto. Swap. You don't need to pick up the ad. Just come get the boss.
I would definitely hit it though. That way it doesn't attack anyone else.
4, 2, 1.
Top back. Actually get into ring zone. I got 2 stacks.
Here we go. Stack up underneath the boss.
First orb's near his butt. I got it. Second orb's near his face. Go get it. Good job.
Working way over there, sir. Not that much, sadly.
Remember, don't kill yourselves on this.
One in the butt.
Orb near his butt. Yeah.
One for the tanks.
I was getting sucked back by that portal.
I didn't see you pull him off.
Four, three, two, one.
Annihilation, get him. Try and pick up the ad and delay him, boss. I got 2 stacks. Swap.
Remember, we're not killing ourselves. Attack under boss. I know, Mariana, I'm not fun because I don't want you guys to kill yourselves.
Going for a second one.
I got this one.
I'll grab it. Alt onto him if you want to grab the manifestation.
Yeah, don't even worry about the ad. It's not gonna go into Shattered for the
Four, three, two,
Hit the circles.
2 stacks.
I don't know why I can't catch up with with Hannah. Sad.
She's better geared than you.
Yeah, what's the item level difference?
I'm at 456.
Alright, let's keep moving though. We're headed over to Skitra.
Crypto, for Maw, you don't have to stand on the opposite side of him as me. He doesn't do any cleaves.
I was just doing it instinctively so you could tell when I pulled him.
Yep. That's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put that roll in there after the trinket was closed, so I don't know who was rolling for what.
I don't
Looks
know.
like it's just playing crypto for the trinket.
I'm rolling for the
Because
didn't close.
are all like strength or agility classes except Bella.
Yeah.
Looks like I got a healer.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
I can be.
I am.
I don't know how good he is at this, like, fisting? Is that what you called it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, looks can be deceiving.
Ain't that the truth? I don't know what I'm doing.
At least he admits to it.
And let's forget about it.
Damn.
I ain't got that.
Nobody else is playing while rolling. I want to get one of the first possible winning when it's on the 27th.
And the interrupt was instant.
That's how we want him.
We all know Miggy didn't trust you in a row.
When it comes to Anishad, yeah. I trust that.
Alright. If you are melee, we are pulling this group on the left. So
Crypto gets your target. And then MJ's is going to Bella.
Do you want to go now, or wait for the pat and pull the pat?
the pat instantly turns around.
You can pull the pat and the sentinels?
As long as we kill that mender first, I'm fine with that. Alright. We are threading the needle here, guys, so just make sure we're getting interrupt on the mender so we come with the rest of these.
Who does that? The knockback shoots him out of my AoE right away.
Not bad, I didn't want him sitting at the bottom of the stairs. So we didn't pull nothing else.
Crypto, you can actually sidestep these void smashes.
Alright.
Or you can stand there and eat them already.
Yeah, or you can just stand in the middle of them. I do it all the time.
Take him to the face, tell the healers to heal you.
We make AJ
Well, it makes it scary whenever they like turn around and it looks like the animation went on the party, but it doesn't.
We didn't do it right if we didn't pull AJ's bubble out at least once during one of these pulls.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm more focused on kicking right now. I'll be honest. I'm throwing out hots and then just kicking to keep them going.
Going first.
I need to get
And the
Going
skull.
skull first, always.
Well, there's always the guy.
Try and keep all these guys faced away from the party at least.
It's from when you did that one boss with us the other night. Thanks. That's why you can't lose. Remember, you were in it for the mock field the other night when we mixed.
Yeah, but I don't think I would be eligible. I'm still anxious.
Yeah, you can only lose it once per lockout.
Oh, you should still be able to get normal gear. No, it was.
He did multiple with me and Mig.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should drop my corruption down a little bit just for these ads.
Probably.
Just for this poll. Corruption on this poll sucks.
Especially over here in the corner with him.
Yes, my favorite, most hated boss in the whole raid.
Alright, everyone, this is Prophet Skitra. Two-phase fight. First phase, everyone's going to stack on the boss's butt. Tanks will be bringing the boss back to the center because in a heroic there are an additional mechanic that spawn near one of the walls, so just know that we will stay centered for the most part. One player at random will be selected with Shred Psyche. Basically what you want to do is move away from the raid because you will drop a shadow of yourself. As soon as you do, get away from it because it will detonate. If you're right next to it, there's a high likelihood you are being one-shot. If you're ranged, as soon as that shadow is spawned, start killing it. If you are melee, wait until the detonation goes off, then charge it, do what you do to get to it, start attacking it. That's really phase 1. Tanks, I'll let you two worry about what you got to do. For phase 2, Skitcher will split us into 2 groups in illusions. We will still see each other, but we will have 2 different visions, and he will place visions around the room of himself. This is the time where we need to keep comms quiet because we will have one tank marking them. Another tank will be calling out which one they see at the markers. Basically, what happens is in each one of those visions, there's images of the boss. Only one of those images will line up in both of them, and we have to kill that. If we kill one that is not lined up, it will wipe the raid. Especially when you get into heroic, it will absolutely wipe the raid. So, other than that, please stick together as best you can. It will help the healers during that phase because until you know what target to attack, we're going to be having raid-wide damage hitting us. So, do what you can. Defensive, personals, everything as well. Just help out your healers. Ready, check, and once we're good, let's kick this sucker. I guess I'll kick it. Y'all can do what you do. Wraith and the other healers, just so you know, I'm literally just putting hots and I'm letting you guys do the work. So, unless it's everyone is drastically low, and then I'll hit like a cooldown or so. But for the most part, I'm letting you guys run it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your minds smell so delicious.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sanity shattered.
Raz Hunt. Outburst is done. to illusion. Tanks call it out.
Waiting on marks.
There's two behind you. If you don't see one there, misclick. I've got them marked.
Triangle.
Got
Go green.
Yep.
Green it is.
Clear your ground markers.
Four, three, two, one.
Sanity shatters.
Not too far. You want to make sure we're able to get it. There you go. Get away from it. Get away from it. Get away from it. Get away from it. Now go.
I was a good 20 yards from it and still did 100k on its explosion.
You're next to it. There's a high likelihood you're going to be checking out the floor. Yeah, as Mariana said. You dead, fluff butt.
Pretty much.
Mariana's been on a Zootopia coding kick and it's awesome. Carla.
Good pick.
Oh, I agree. Again, don't stay near it. Let's get that shred psyche down while the tanks are marking. Help out your healers.
Skull
There you
down,
go.
red down, blue down, and silver
X.
down in the back corner. Alright, X.
X it is.
Clear marks.
Four, three, two, one.
Sanity shatters.
I know. Alright, be careful. If you're... Let's drop this one. Tired of looking at his legs. Oh. Alright, remember, we are gonna continue moving. Oh, nice. Got that bow drop.
And that dagger.
I'm going to need a few seconds before next pull to set up this new chest plate.
Yeah, take your time. I can solo tank for trash.
Copy.
Yeah, we're essentially going back to where we crossed the open area anyway. So then it's just trash from there.
Alright. Talons of Grim Revelations is up for rolls right now.
Do not accidentally pull.
The second one, you roll on feet from feet.
Don't forget to get your interrupts, guys.
Hey Dan,
So,
when I was
yeah.
gonna have the step. He had something come up.
Yeah, Hannah did too.
Okay.
I'll hopefully be back if I feel better. I'm gonna take some ibuprofen and see if that works.
Okay, feel better.
Just waiting for the group to get spread enough so we don't accidentally
Thanks, Raz.
Yeah, I want him, but I know that's the tune you're looking at the full time.
Careful on that corner, guys. We have seen
Seen Hannah
a
drop
few
off
people
it quite a few times.
Hannah, Val, like, we've had a few. Yeah, you are correct, Mariana. Valley will find a hole even if one never existed.
Yeah, he will find exactly where the map ends.
Pretty sure he's already seen under the sword and friggin' Azeroth.
Yeah, he
too.
knows what's the wound. Yeah.
I don't know how, but he probably does.
Somebody pick me up, please.
Somebody down?
Yeah, the other tank.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know, I'm looking at recap and it's not showing damage. And I thought I was at like 70.
You just vowed.
Yeah.
There you go, Miggy. I know how much you love it.
Do love it.
Hey, Raz, stand still.
If you got stuns, please create stuns. Get all those guys locked up so they can't cast.
I mean, with all the hunters, you should be able to overlap that in 5 seconds.
Yep.
I think that's fair.
Crypto, you back?
Yep.
Alright. I will take the casters, you take the big guy.
Alrighty.
So, go ahead and pull and just go. Remember, he does spawn a pool that you'll have to pull him away
Yep.
from, so. Nope, get to the top.
Yep. Pull him back towards the elevator.
Watch out for the void bursts.
How far back we want to take them all the way to the elevator, or just a little ways?
You can keep walking him. We're gonna clear up casters.
Yeah, the big thing is you don't want to be on the elevator when he spawns his pool. Otherwise, going up the elevator will all get hit by it the whole time.
Sounds like trouble.
Yeah. Alright, everyone get your swap blasters ready.
Did they just drop mementos?
Yes,
He does.
I don't have one on this one yet.
Oh.
If you already looted him, he doesn't drop it twice.
Yep.
So Jay's lucky.
Pretty fun run so far, guys.
During this trash pull, stack on
Somebody went
tanks.
back down the elevator.
Kill the Shadow Mender, then kill the Gatekeepers.
Yep.
Let me just... There you go. All the ads focus on it. Otherwise, just click.
Think it would be a good idea to get an interrupt order on him, or just go as you go.
The only one that you can really do much interrupting on is the Shadow Mender, and that's priority target. So.
If you're taking ads,
Sorry,
stack
Rider.
on tanks. Tanks are on the Gatekeeper.
Why Riser?
I swap blasted your wife off the elevator.
Never do that in my life.
Haters?
I'm sitting here killing the gatekeeper. I didn't go nowhere.
Oh.
I did it to a hunter.
Must not have been her.
I was hiding behind the hunter.
She's like, I heard Swap Blaster and I hid.
Poor Jay, man, he gets Swap Blasted all the time off that elevator.
Alright, that gatekeeper's down. Let's move to the next, guys.
Stacking close on tanks, please.
I think High Rocket just DC'd.
Multiple anchor points detected. Protocol requiring localized sanitation.
Alright, so we'll head to Zanesh first. You know, it's everyone's favorite soccer game.
So that the anchor can be placed.
That's no lie. Eyeball.
Once you have them all set, we'll
Okay.
take the fight to Ny'alotha.
Just leave that mark. Good. I think we're good here.
Yep.
It won't bust the U-turn? I mean, it won't come back.
It
It'll
does.
come back. It'll come back, but it doesn't come back very quick. It has to go all the way to the other set of steps.
Very long walk.
No legs.
Takes a very long time.
Hey, AJ,
Yes.
I need to step aside for like 3 minutes. I need to open the side gate. I need to.
Okay. We got hand fans. He's got it. Got Biggles. She's in there too. Killing it.
Is it Biggles or Fates?
Biggles Bane.
Yeah, it's Biggles Bane. I mean, she's not Biggles. She is Biggles Bane. Alright. Knife twisters are up. Yeah, come on, guys.
Those interrupts on those casters, so that you get them away from the pylons.
Yeah, I heard you. High Rock got his internet went down, so.
Had a full group and now people are dropping like flies.
Pretty gloomy over here, too.
I need to get closer.
Oh. We had the threatening clouds, but nothing. I think we had like a mist is all.
Almost in check.
Not even close, baby.
I'm not even close.
Eyeball.
Yep, Here he comes.
Ready to hop on. I guess we just hit it right here, right?
Yep. It's in a safe spot right now. Kill it. That's how I get to, that's how I get to like 50%, then I just melted.
The Shadow Mander melted.
Good. Nope, there's the switchers.
Away from the pillow.
Alright, we're pulling them back off from the top, so that Shadow Mender's still going first. Shadow Ball is interrupted.
Impudent underling! You will address me as queen! Insolence only prolongs your agony. You will wake or carve out your defiant tongues.
Is High coming back?
He doesn't know because his internet went out completely again. So if you want to kick him, you can.
Yes, sir.
Can somebody find the Shadow Mender in the group more?
Already did. Get these interrupts, guys. It's hurting. I think that's what Miggy waits for. He just waits for me to do my life kick on it. Makes him feel hugged.
It does. It really does. It's the only way that I can ensure that like,
Shadow Master.
I'm loved.
I hope that. I hope that's not the case.
No, I'm just running more production.
Yeah, that sounds better.
If you've noticed me dying slightly more right now, it's because I'm closing in on 60.
So you're closing in on too much corruption. Copy that.
I gotta find a way to actually take damage for raw death. That's what it is.
Oh, trust me, we don't need help with that. Alright, Dan, did you already...
Me and him.
Alright. This is Dark Inquisitor Zanesh. It is essentially a two-ish phase fight, and the reason I say that is it's not really two distinct phases. It's more a mechanic that takes 3 players away. So for the non-ritual mechanics, because you have the ritual and non-ritual, basically tanks are going to take the boss, and we will probably end up walking around this thing, but this entire platform for a minute. The big things you have to look out for: 1, she will do what's called soul flay. Essentially, if you see a giant ghost of yourself and it's orange, stay away from it. It will do a lot of damage when it detonates, so the further you are away from it, the better. The big thing with that one is the choice between doing more DPS and stepping away. Step away, save your healers the heals, and you'll be able to continue DPS once it's gone. Hopefully the tanks will just be shifting it around so our DPS can keep rolling. Pretty easy. Cool. I like it. Alright, so for the Void Ritual, basically she will put 3 what looks like orange circles or orange eyeballs around her. As you saw, the team is going to be myself, Mariana, and Dan. We're going to go in it. Basically, the way it works, just so everyone kind of sees what we're talking about, it drops little markers up here so I can explain it a little bit. And our orange one over there. So basically, when that ritual comes up, 3 people will stand on the eyeballs, and they will get tagged to play soccer. A goal will appear on one of the markers, and the complete opposite side of the from that one is where the ball will come out. Essentially, you kick the ball around the boss, not hitting the circle that Ashara is in, or the edges, or any other player that is not in the ritual. For normal, hitting it, there is no consequences for it, but hitting anything else, the wall or Ashara, will cause it to do raid-wide damage. When you get into heroic, it adds spires in between this, so it makes it exponentially harder. Big thing with that one is you kick it from the purple, and you make it, or the purple portal is where the ball will come out, and you kick it around the center to get it to the red portal. That's really all it is. It's literally just a game of soccer. Other than that, it's the floor will get chopped into like pie-like sections of purple to black corruption. Stay in the clear areas. It'll do it a sequence of 3 times, and then we'll continue just DPSing. In light that we have a lot of ranged here, we shouldn't have any issues with moving into those open spaces. Are there any questions? Going once, going twice, going to a ready check. Mariana, you are on the soccer team with me and Dan. So, put attention. Por favor.
I was about to ask if you wanted me to do the ready check.
Yeah, as soon as I said ready check, you could have hit it. We would have been golden. Everyone is
something
ready.
else
You've already let Crypto know what the mechanics is for the tanks?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Again,
5,
Arisalyn,
4,
Vorticia,
3,
and Seikatsu will be
2,
the ones going in.
1.
Everyone else just DPS to your heart's content and stay alive. Error on the side of we're staying alive. First one, Soul Flake coming up. Alright, there's your corruption on the floor that I was telling you about. And remember, we're just going to keep shifting around. Stay to the clear spots.
And for any range, I'm sure you can't hit her from the other side of her char.
And healers, you should be able to reach heals from the other side of the char too. For normal and heroic, everyone will have to do it because there is a debuff. But for
I
normal,
pulled thread off of her just normally, so make sure you talk back before this is streaming.
Dan,
Good cut.
MJ.
Yeah.
Alright, it's on
Watch out for the portal. Get her up the stairs a little bit. I got her.
I saw somebody
Torment,
jump
watch out
into
for
mine,
Snowflake.
so I moved.
Boom.
Yeah, so hopefully every torment goes like that, where we just get to hop back into it across the lines. That's all.
Yeah.
Alright.
There is no second year. It's just us. Yep, because it's normal. We can just stick in it. Soulflay coming out next. So remember, stay away, stay alive.
After this torment, get her moving out of Soulflay.
Void Ritual 2 coming up in 5.
I'll get metal.
Okay. I got the start. Going around towards triangle.
Got it.
I had that slow.
Going in. Start DPS.
I literally had that slow, so I had to chi torpedo into it. Stupid corruption.
Watch out for Soulflay.
Oh shit.
It's alright. Trust your healers.
Slow, I couldn't run away from that.
And everyone has seen the mechanics of the fight. This is it. The only difference on Heroic is there's going to be little, like, pillars that block your way from playing soccer. And you have a debuff, so not the same people can do it every time. That's the only change. And I got my eye.
Watch Soulflay. We're gonna go to orange.
Going over towards down.
Got it. So yeah, I got it. And it'll go straight to the ball.
Mind if I
Go,
jump it back
start
up?
DPS.
Yep, Dan said start DPS. Trust him. He's got the weak aura for it. Feel the love, Miggy. Feel the love.
What love?
You got your bubble.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
This is actually an interesting dynamic with this. Trying to balance doing damage and throwing out heals.
Watch out for Soulflay.
Yep. Yes, I agree here.
I'm gonna pick up the DPS.
Okay.
I feel like I've done it. Why it's not showing.
Not that we're gonna need this soccer phase, but there we go.
Macro messed up or something?
What messed up?
by res macro.
No, I see that he has it.
Now honor yours.
Hide your tone, whelpling. A queen keeps her
Hunter's really good.
Listen
Dan,
closely, as I will only
do
say
we want
this
to go for Vex or do we want to go to Hive Mind?
For all his bluster,
Hive.
N'alotha was ever the weakest of his kin.
All right, we're on to Hive.
One vestige of their power.
We'll at least get more bosses down
turned against
Yep.
if we do Hive.
I would have driven
If we do
this
Vex, that
blade
might
into his
be,
foul
you know,
heart
the
myself.
last 2 hours of this stream.
Not disrupted my plans. No matter. Ny'alotha is
Oh, he's got
yours
infinite
now.
stars, that's why.
Strike true.
Who do?
Should your first
The
blow
hunter.
fail,
Oh.
you will not survive to attempt
Why did
another.
I lose? That's why I lost DPS. That's the only reason.
And you don't have corruption?
We're gonna just beat AJ. I'll have to heal.
My corruption is more AOE oriented.
Oh, you got Twilight Death?
Yeah.
I will examine this dagger
Wraith, did I hear you come back?
treachery. But for now,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were still gone.
Oh, that's
I wasn't paying attention to meters, so.
somehow I didn't come back, but I didn't die the entire time.
This means we have good healing.
I mean, all of the the face.
Hey, I mean, that was all the paladins. Like I said, I was throwing hots, then kicking. More kicking than anything else.
then let us help you.
Seeing what damage I can actually do while maintaining some healing, so.
I need to be better about that. Not doing more damage.
I mean, normally when I'm just straight healing, so that's all I do. I'll just stand there and just wait until you take damage.
Well, yeah, but that's in his favor, right? That Holy Paladin was more damage oriented.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
You should be in there with your friggin' Judgment and your Crusader strikes for sure.
I need to work on that.
Wait.
And then cast Fasha.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Alright, go pull, kill the eye.
Eyeball first. No one's home.
That is a lie. We want our packages, okay? Don't be mean to my delivery men.
Oh,
Ooh, what kind of delivery?
You know. If you ask it that way, you know.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Please. Mariana has a Christmas shirt that talks about Amazon coming down the driveway.
City version of Santa.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh no, it's not. It's not a package. It's solicitors. That's so sad.
I would have thought it was food.
Tell them to get off your property or I'll spray them with disinfectant.
I'd rather shake their hand than slip them off into their back pocket.
Cheer up.
You interrupt. I don't have an interrupt.
John, go ahead and interrupt.
Ooh, that's a good one, Bigless. I like that.
I think my wife's making friends with the system. This is weird. Do I like laugh? I don't know what to do, guys.
We're talking about how good their Kirby's are.
Jehovah's Witnesses don't stop at my place here.
I always used to mess with Jehovah's Witnesses. I would just open the door and tell them I worship the devil. And they'd go away very quickly.
I asked them.
Well, that's my favorite answer.
I asked them if they wanted to smoke a bowl with me and watch some porn and everything else.
My favorite answer is still the one from Robin Williams. He opens the door and they go, "Have you found Jesus?" And he goes, "No, I haven't. Come on in, help me find him."
We got a bunch of people dead.
Yeah, that, I don't know.
Red thing. Or someone is.
I got one.
they probably attacked before the tanks had that group of little bugs.
You know, for all the people who just made comments about Jehovah's Witnesses, I appreciate you because you didn't just call them Jehovah's, which is a huge pet peeve for me. My mother is a witness, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Kudos. I appreciate you guys.
Give him his bubble. He needs the hug, AJ.
No, I don't. I just need
I'm not
everybody to be
there.
alive.
I'm not there. I started trying to throw a heal out, and those little bugs just destroyed me. Yes, I let the little bugs destroy me.
Pull this one right, maybe you're supposed to pull before the Eagles have mana.
So what?
You didn't pull this group right. Remember you're supposed to pull when they have mana.
Oh, damn it. How can I make such a big mistake?
I mean,
train better than that.
Damn it, Raz. You gotta remind me of these things before I make the play. Who that?
Neighbors. Apparently some guy came up to their house asking if...
You can start explaining the fight. I'm just gonna swap.
Cool. Let me flip my notes here. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hive Mind. It is a two-phase fight. During both phases, we will have these two big dudes. The big difference in the phases is in one phase, the bosses will be stacked together, and the other phase, they will be separated. Big thing we need, who do we have? Whip. And then I'm not sure which tank is actually going to take Khazir, which is the six-legged dude. I would like you to stay on Khazir because there is a skill called Mind-Numbing Nova that needs to be interrupted. If it is not interrupted, it will not kill us. However, it will throw a haste debuff on all of us, making it extremely hard, specifically for your healers to heal. So, big thing with the Tetris phase, which we will start in. The bosses will be stacked together. Tetris will... drawing a blank. Hang on, I got this. Okay, he will summon these little drones, just like the bugs we were just facing earlier. So we need everyone to literally be stacked on the butt. If you are a hunter, if you are a mage, I don't care who you are, stack as close to the boss as you can while still being able to hit your target. Because it will make it easier because we will be able to use our AoE stuns and our tar traps and whatever else we have to keep them in place so we can destroy them. Big thing on this one, and I cannot emphasize this enough, is we need to control the ads. First we will get those, then later on we will get a skill, find it, called Echoing Void. All this is it will put a purple circle around you, you just have to step away from everyone. Circles can overlap, however you don't want other people in your circle. Pretty straightforward. After that we will have darters, and we will have then the little bitty drones. The darters can be crowd controlled, so use your tar traps, use your frost traps, use whatever tools you have at your disposal to keep them in place long enough so we can just obliterate them. Keyword is obliterate them. We do not want them to stay alive. And if you think they're at 5%, I can switch back to the boss, you are wrong, because later on mechanics means that they will either heal or they will gain damage the longer they are alive. So we want to obliterate them. Alright, that's Tetris phase. Pretty straightforward, but the big thing on that one is you will still get ads every single time. Khazir phase, we will have to separate the bosses apart, and then we will focus, like single target focus down Khazir. They have to die together, so we're not going to kill them completely. And if we need to switch damage, Dan or myself will call to switch damage. The big thing with him is same thing. He has the Mind-Numbing Nova, the ads, there will also be the darters, and across all phases there will be these little egg sacs that randomly pop up. We need to stay out of the middle of the room because those egg sacs generally will start rolling and roll right towards the center of the room. Big thing is step out of the way of them. It's simple mechanics to dodge, so just make sure you're dodging. Are there any questions?
Think I could join up with the raid?
Dan.
Sure, Mikey.
I don't know, but I'm pushing it.
That?
Did you hear her?
What was that?
Oh, Mercury's asking a question for you.
I was just wondering if I could join up in the raid. I would have been here on time if I wasn't having dinner with my dad.
And what tune are you in?
I'm on Mercury. It's the same spelling as my nickname on the account.
Yeah, it's a druid.
That put up with Ny'alotha.
Does anybody
Yeah,
have a
Druid,
versatility gem?
120.
I do not have
I
the
do
gem.
have my cloak, though.
I don't know on this one, but if you need one later, I got one on Raz I can give you.
I have one in my warehouse, probably.
Alright, let's get this summon out. Okay, so aside from Mercury, what is there any questions on the boss fight?
Nope, I heard it all.
Cool.
Just keep things off people and DPS ton.
Pretty much, just make sure you're focusing on the correct boss, and then they have to die together. Tanks, have you already discussed who's doing which boss, and the minor mechanics that the boss has just attacking tanks?
Yes, and I'm just gonna put up a couple markers for us to worry about. You guys won't need to.
Alright, so the fun part is down and dirty explanation. If it looks like it can kill you, it probably will. Kill everything and stay out of things to dodge basic mechanics. You know, typical WoW rules of raiding.
Which one are we starting on again?
They start stacked, so it's cleave.
Yeah, so please be cleaving. Primary target at first is going to be the tall dude there, Tetris. I didn't have my camera angled that way.
Mercury's not ready.
No, I'm loading.
Yeah, she's loading in. We just got her summoned.
That's nice.
So whenever you're ready.
That's a little boy.
Sorry for the hassle.
You want to assign somebody to Taz for interrupts?
I already did. I want Whip or Whipenya to be staying on Kazir the whole time so we can make sure that he's helping with interrupts.
Just waiting on somebody to tell me we're all good, and I'll put up a pull timer.
Mercury, you're good?
My computer's slow. It still has me on the loading screen.
Okay.
Though the bar is fully loaded, it's still on the screen, so it's...
You're loading graphics.
Okay, I'm in.
Ready?
Alright.
Five,
Remember, we are all
4,
standing on
3,
the boss's butt.
2, 1.
No one should be separate. Sure. I'm a melee player, Mariana, so if you want to stand on my butt, stand on my butt.
Probably stacking with everybody in the group.
App will be bringing it too.
Yeah, the only reason why we're stacking in middle is because both of us are pretty immobile.
Yeah.
Even
the main thing I'm worried about is the Alright, we need to start moving for those mechanics. That was the echoing void, so make sure you are moving. Alright, here comes the eggs, so make sure you dodge them. They generally flow right through the center of the storm.
They will kill you. Darters are out. Get the dart.
A lot of damage from those eggs.
Come back in. Nobody's on the darters.
Focus on darters, guys.
Yep.
I live with bosses at all times in this way.
Absolutely. Because we will get overwhelmed easily on this one.
Okay, focus on Kaz.
Apart?
Yep, they're going separate anyway. Kaz is the one we gotta follow. Separate it, separate it. And you guys know the song, gotta keep it separated.
Hey, don't pay no mind.
Stack, stack, so they all come into one spot.
Yep, that's why we stack together. It includes all of our hunters.
Whip, I just got that interrupt, so you got next one, okay?
Watch your eggs. I saw a lot of damage going after the eggs. Okay, you can call them roly-polies.
Finish off these little ones. They have a healing buff, so that's why they have to die.
Yep, obliterate them. Yep, I'm watching it, Aaron.
Whip, you don't have to get it every time. We can stagger while we're here.
First,
If you can get it every time, get it every time.
Alright. DPS, make sure you're getting these darters down.
You can crowd control them.
Tar traps, whatever you gotta do. Hit it up.
Stun.
Alright, watch the roly-polies.
Roly-polies.
I mean, that's what they're doing, right? Alright, they're shifting.
Last darter down.
Oh shit.
Alright. We need a little more love on Tetris.
Yeah.
Everyone stack together. We need to keep these drones together. Separate.
Tanks aren't moving, so I'm stack on tanks.
Bunch of roly-polies. They should be out shortly.
On tech. Switch to tech.
There's roly-polies.
Okay, even out DPS.
First.
Darters. All DPS, hit your darters.
Could I be on darters?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we're separating. We still got a darter up though. Let's get it.
Hold on, who give him the juice? Who give him the juice?
Alright, still gotta get these ads in.
Things are out, watch out.
Roly-polies.
Stop on Taz.
Yeah, we gotta get Tetris.
Kill the drones though.
Add control, add. It only gets worse the harder difficulties you get.
I think there's more ads already. Starters.
Get starters.
Should have no DPS on the bosses right now. Everything should be on these ads.
You gotta finish them off because they're gonna heal below 20%.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shit. Damn it.
DPS, let's drop.
You know what? That fight was BS. That's all I'm saying.
Why?
Because I died.
You gotta do better at keeping yourself alive. Healers can't carry you. You got to do it.
Whoa, there's not rings in there.
Can we get a repair by chance?
I will put one up when we go up the elevator.
Can we get a ring, please?
Yeah, I'd like one of them.
Mercury, did you get a res? Or are you still trying to load in?
My computer basically, as soon as the fight started, basically completely froze in a way where it basically just crashed. So it didn't like full on crash, but it practically just crashed. So I had to completely turn off my computer and restart it. So
I need a roll for a ring, Carla.
I'm honestly not surprised. My computer sucks, and I might not be able to do raids until I get a better computer.
All that bagel.
Alright, if you don't need your ring,
11.
there are people who use it. So.
Anchor placement terminated.
Alright, this boss is fun.
Hello? Can he be? You're a servant of the Titans, of Azeroth herself.
Alright. For those of you that have died, there is an auto hammer on the steps.
At the bottom.
They pulled already.
Make sure we stand in these circles.
Try not to pull them.
Crypto, you got it.
I didn't have a heal from the curse.
So God during a boss fight and not during trash fights. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Don't you got that backwards?
Nope. Absolutely not.
No, that's about right. healed us enough, AJ. You know we die on trash. It's not the bosses most of the time.
That's true.
Right when it counts.
What?
Yeah, for those healers that are new, they like to not wait until you have mana. So just be prepared to get mana as quick as you possibly can.
What's mana?
I don't use that. I use.
I don't use it
know what
either.
you're talking about. Not my problem.
Yeah, he always stares at me. Yep. They don't
Resin.
use mana. Oh, I'm getting them all.
I mean, I didn't have runic power either, so kind of.
Healer's fault.
It's always gotta blame AJ.
Sure, why not? That's the
And-
beauty of light.
I do.
And not my 57 corruption. Can't blame that at all.
Now
It's
you
not like I
sound
procced like 2 Thing of Beyonds during that last portion.
Now you sound like you're prepared for LFR. Oh, these healers suck. Dude, you're rocking like 90 corruption. It's not me.
Obviously.
Oh no, we were in a 30-10 group. One guy had like 108 on last night. It was ridiculous.
Just so he could, just so he could hit 48% Twilight Depths. How did I die 3 times? That actually does kind of frustrate me because nothing came out that time.
Well, there's, if anything, there's still a repair on the stairs, so you're not losing much.
I got him.
I'm used to my 500 gold repair bills. It's okay. It's not like they drop the gold. It's not like they drop the gold you get from those chests down from like 6,000 to 2,000. So my main source of income like drops significantly.
So I got a question. It's gonna sound like a complete noob question. Why can I only use Potion of Unbridled Fury twice in a fight?
Because it doesn't start its cooldown until after you get out of combat.
I'm sorry,
Use it once pre-pull, like 2 seconds before the fight, and then use it during the fight. That's how you get 2 off. But it doesn't have its cooldown reset until you're out of combat.
So stupid.
Well,
It's Blizzard for you.
Like I thought it was a cool mechanic to have like something you can use in the middle of a fight, you know, to give you a boost. But
Yeah, you just can't repeatedly use them.
yeah, like I was keeping an eye on it, and then I'm like hitting it. I'm like, why am I not getting the damage boost? I'm like, this is BS. But then apparently, you can only.
Oh, so you're hating because we did more DPS and you fought it?
What?
Are you hating because we did more DPS while you fought it?
No. I'm.
What it sounds like.
I'm trying to figure this game out. Okay. Let me just say that.
Dan, we need to figure out who our 5 team is for the 2 of them. Okay. So this is Raden. Can be an incredibly difficult fight. So, and there's a lot of mechanics. So I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. Throughout the fight, or at least the first phases of fight, there will be orbs. One coming from the corner where the blue square is. Literally, I mean the corner. And then one from the diamond, the purple diamond. You have the lightning orb coming from blue side. You have a void orb coming from the diamond side. We will be alternating, starting with the blue side, the lightning. When we do this, whichever one we kill, he gets empowered by the other one. So since we're killing lightning first, the first abilities that he will be getting are the void abilities. There are 2 different circles that you have to pay attention to. one of which Dan is building a 5-man group for. The second one, everyone needs to pay attention to. And when I say this, I mean this in every sense of the word. Every single person, ranged, melee, healers, everyone, if you are not the tank, you need to be on his heels. On the boss's heels, except for when you're going to attack the orbs or if you have the lightning, which I'll get to later. Okay, so the 2 circles for the void abilities. There will be a pitch black circle. It will bounce around. This is for the 5-man team that Dan is working on. Literally all you will do if you are in that team is whatever direction your character is looking, that will direct which direction that orb is going to bounce, and it bounces 5 times. Last time it landing on that 5th one, it will go away. The other one, which is by far the more deadly of them, is the ad that comes out will give a debuff called Void Collapse. This one looks like a swirling purple circle with like a spire coming up, going above your character. For that, I need everyone to be stacked on his heels, and I need that player that gets it to go stack on the group. Because the more players that it hits, the more it balances across everyone. If you try and run it out, you will die. Period. So that's avoid abilities, pretty straightforward. Now, orbs come out again. We kill the void orb, so he gains the lightning abilities. There's 2 different mechanics with this one. The first one, and by far the most dangerous, is the unstable Vita. A random player will be tagged with this unstable Vita. When you get that, I don't care if you're melee, I don't care if you're a healer, I don't care if you're ranged, you will go to the blue square. The way this ability works is it will bounce back and forth from the furthest target from whoever has it 5 times. So the way it's going to work is that team is going to be the same bounce team, but it's going to go from that blue, then it'll bounce to me over on purple, and I will call out the next person. So Mariana, she will go to, and we'll go back and forth. If no one gets to that furthest one and it bounces to the tank, it is potentially going to wipe us because it puts a debuff on us to where if you get hit with it again, it's going to kill you. And then, of course, there's an ad. With the lightning ad, if the only thing it's going to do is cast chain lightning, that's really, the healers are going to have to just out heal it, which shouldn't be super difficult with the healing team that's here. All right, so that's phase 1. And we're going to go back and forth from lightning to void, until he reaches 40%. Phase 2 happens. And this is going to sound crazy, but all hell breaks loose. For the ranged, you need to back up. For the melee, he's going to do like a weird mechanic where he's absorbing lightning and void at the same time. Keep DPSing him. Eventually, you will get 2 things. 1, there will be purple circles that spawn on the ground. You need to just stay out of them. The only other thing that will happen is he will tether players together with a lightning bolt. All you have to do is run apart from each other. And I've seen it go as far as many players as 4 players all at once. So just separate from each other, and then as soon as it breaks, get back to DPSing. Other than that, do everything you can to stay alive. Are there any questions?
Can you go over that last mechanic again, just one more time?
Which one? The charged bonds?
Yeah.
Okay. So what it will do is it will put a lightning connection between you and one other player.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is move away from each other. So like if it's you and Whip, you can heroic leap and he could dash the other way. As soon as that lightning breaks, go back to DPSing like normal. Any other questions? It may sound confusing. It's not super difficult mechanics. It's just there is a lot of stuff to do. The big thing we're going to do is the tanks are going to be pulling Raden out of his little cubby here. So as soon as those orbs come out, I need every DPS to turn and start taking it down. Whether you're rushing in with whatever your movement is, or you're just turning and starting to fire because you're ranged. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Crypto, do you have any questions over what I told you?
Nope.
Okay.
I might goddamn Moonkin.
Dan, can you post post it again, please? Yes.
Dang it. Typing or do I need to get?
4, 3, 2, 1.
AJ, you're first since you can dash to it.
Okay.
MJ,
5,
then me,
3.
and then it'll be haters, and then freak.
Alright, lightning. Get lightning, get lightning. Faster we get it down, the faster we get back to DPS and cross. Alright, I'm gonna send it towards purple.
So MJ, blink the purple.
Crypto, pick up the ad.
Alright, bring that swirl
I
in.
got 2 stacks, now we swap. Okay? So take rod on.
Haters, I'm going towards square.
Somebody on the head.
Bring the big swirl in. Bring that swirl in.
Towards purple.
AJ's down. I get a battle res, please.
I got you.
Bring those collapses in. I need everyone on his heels. Everyone needs to be on his heels. I don't care if you're a hunter or not. I need you on their heels. Because that one needs to stay in.
This is void.
Void orb, void orb. Get it. Quickly, quickly. Alright.
Okay.
Freaky got it first. Everyone. Dan, it's me. Dan.
I'll take it.
Alright.
Pick up the ad.
Alright. Dan.
I'm on purple.
Okay. Everyone get on his heels, please. We need...
Pick up boss when you can.
Out of the way, AJ. That you again.
Yep. Thank you for the lay on hands, baby.
You need to get that order.
Yeah. Well, it's because...
I need a lightning orb.
it's because it hit Riser first.
I'll play back up when we need the next one if somebody gets it with.
Alright. Please. Going towards blue.
MJ's heading towards stairs.
Pick up the ad.
More towards the stairs, MJ. There we go.
There we go.
Going towards purple. Haters. There we go. Nice. There we go. Good order.
Swap with boss.
Void orb.
Alright, remember if you get the lightning debuff, you are going to blue. Dan, I am first, so everyone else get off purple. Mariana, go to blue.
Oh my
Don't worry about the ad if you have the boss.
I totally forgot I had the boss there.
I just don't want you turning it back to me.
Haters on square.
I have the boss now, so get the ad.
Don't get shocked in between.
Alright, everyone, make sure you're taking out this ad first. We don't want the ad just running rampant, because that's what adds that debuff that keeps going out.
No one should be between the markers. You're gonna get zapped. That's where the lightning goes first.
Everyone should be on the boss's heels. Lightning, lightning, lightning. Everyone on lightning. Got it. Going to blue, going to blue. Probably not going to make it all the way there.
You can go back to blue as well.
Going toward blue.
Keep that swirl in. There you go.
Haters are going from stairs.
Purple freaky.
I picked up the boss.
I got that.
Bring that swirl in. Make sure you stack on everyone.
46%.
Throw on the boss.
Void Orb next.
We're gonna end up going into hell whenever Adden adds out.
There's still people at the boss.
I gotta go to blue. Oh. Dan, you gotta go to blue.
Go to blue.
Coming.
I've got boss.
Alright, everyone on the ad. We're not doing the lightning dance. Everyone get that ad down.
Why did we res Carla?
I didn't.
Someone did. We need that for tanks and healers.
Yeah. Break those bonds. Break those bonds. Run away from each other. Yes, do that thing, dear.
Slow heals on Miggy, slow heals.
Yeah, we don't want him at 100% when he gets that.
Well, I just got it, so.
Yeah, I saw it. Heal up
Heavy,
Miggy.
heavy
Let
heals on
Crypto-
Miggy.
Let Crypto go down. Keep him alive, but don't. Alright, heal him back up. Heal Crypto. Alright, let Miggy get low. Power heal Miggy. Let Crypto get lower. We want him about 50% health. Oh. Crypto's down.
3 minutes on battle res.
I have no defensives. I just used my Hellstone.
Alright. Yeah, it's gonna end up being a wipe. Both tanks are down.
So close.
Yeah. Okay.
Res Carla.
Yeah. If you have the ability to battle res, do not do it on this default board. Ow. He stepped on me for 10,000.
Isn't like month, obviously.
On Biggles Bane, you got it, damn it.
Healers, remember, don't overheal the tanks in that last phase. If you put them at full health, they are going to get chunked when they get hit with Decaying Strike.
Yeah, you have to watch. You really have to watch the energy, especially if one tank goes down. Then the fight really hinges on when you heal the tank. Because if you get them at full health and then they get Decaying Strike, you just made it that much harder on yourself. So really watch the energy. Even if you only go down to one tank, if you can manage the health game with Raw Den during that phase, you can still clear that boss with one tank. It's just gets a lot harder.
For a second there, I almost fell.
Yeah, it gets a lot harder if your tank's at full health and getting Decaying Strike at the same time. You just have to figure out how to manage it.
I fucked up the tether part once.
When he hits 100 energy, like 100% energy, that's when he's going to start casting Decaying Strike. So we need to get the tank who is tanking the boss to a lower health percentage to make that phase easier. Otherwise, they're going to be taking 35% of all of their health every second for the next 10 seconds.
Which is painful.
Riser, why are you hiding?
Because I'm scared of you.
Because he knows better. I will stand on the elevator alone.
I was scared.
I think that was the first legit wipe though in the whole entire run.
It was. Yes, dude. I'll open trade with you once I get there.
Just want to say our 5-man team was doing an amazing job.
We've done it probably 40 or 50 times. Just trying to get this boss down.
I showed Raz a video of the mythic kill, and I'm excited to draw a pentagram for this kill.
I'll be right back.
Dan, it's almost halfway through, so you want to do a break real quick?
I think we're way past halfway.
We have half an hour left. Or 40 minutes.
Oh shit, we do, don't we?
Yep.
Damn, I definitely mistimed it. I was 8, 9. Yeah, I just mistimed it, that's all. My bad, guys. Alright.
Be right back.
So 5 minutes. Sorry, I lost track of time too.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
No, I'm front. This conversation.
What's up?
What was the conversation? Oh, don't flex. Your DPS looks like my DPS. Ate it and out.
Go get the demon hunter. I bet you won't.
Get your DPS spec, maybe.
Well, yeah, I ain't talking about tanks.
Alright, yeah, I don't math good, guys. My bad.
No, you math great.
I know my eyeballs were floating, so
Maybe we should just go to Shadar before going to Raden on these.
And like that we were so close, like, I would like to try and knock it out, because I think we can get it this time. I really do.
Hey, Meg, if you'll call out which one of you's getting the ads, I'll start misdirecting some.
Dude, that weapon fits so well with a cloak. It could be a transmog.
I thought I was calling it out, Raz.
You are for the most part. No, I heard you when you called crypto. I just wasn't trying to go with the debuff on which one of you has it too, so I can tell who's got the ball.
Send it to either one of us. Doesn't matter.
All
We'll
right.
pick it up.
That'll be-
Crypto's doing a good job.
Well, we all know they like to go smack our monk, so I figured at least try to keep them off of him tonight.
Can I say that when the lightning ad pops up, it's kind of far away for melee to be on his heel and still DPS it down? I tried my best last fight, but it was kind of difficult. If we can get it closer to the DPS or the group, that'll be nice.
You can't. You've got to just go to it. It's hell to get to, but you got to get to it. All our melee does it on heroic too.
I bet.
That's where they spawn, but it's the best to do it because they can't get too close to him. Because if he eats them both, we're fucked.
Are you thinking of bot right now? I'm confused. You said he eats them. Like the ad is just gonna stack on the boss somewhere. You can be
He's
on
talking
the
about the
boss.
orb.
Yeah, he's talking the orbs.
No.
He
I'm,
said,
I'm talking about the ad, not the orb.
well, yeah, the ad don't attack until it comes to the boss.
Yeah, just let it stack on top
Yeah,
of
if
the
you're
boss.
wait till the
And
ad gets into the boss to attack it.
we're not really gonna reposition the ad, but the ad should be within melee distance in most cases.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was having trouble with it in melee distance, but apparently I'm gonna make it work now.
Yeah, literally, we just want the ad to be dropped as soon as it gets there, because that big like AOE smash, the void collapse, as well as the
Chain lightning.
like that's what causes those is the ad itself. So if we just melt the ad real quick, and that makes it where we don't have as many mechanics to deal with while we're DPSing down Raden.
Yeah, the ad was kind of on the front side of Raden a couple of those times. That's just where the ad came to.
I mean, the good news is even if melee like pushes forward a little bit just so they can smack around the ad, he doesn't do like a cone or anything.
No,
He's
he
hit
doesn't
tank
do
himself.
any AoE damage. It's tank
So-
solo.
Yeah,
If
I was just saying that because of you told us to stay on his heels, so that's why.
Oh yeah, if you're focusing the ad, you can step forward just enough to hit it.
All right.
You
As
just
long-
don't want to be in the two markers. Is the main thing he's talking about, being on his heels.
Yep.
Because if you end up in the markers, you're going to get hit by the mechanics there.
Well, you'll get hit by the lightning if you're between the markers, and we need as many people to be hit by that void collapse, because that void collapse needs to be soaked by everyone to mitigate damage across the board.
All right, let's do this. Let's down this motherfucker.
Eat some food.
Did you catch all that, Wolf?
Come on, Banksy.
Maybe he thought it was 10 and just bounced before I said it was 5.
Is he gonna die if we get 5 minutes into the fight and he's not here?
Probably not.
You get a fairer pull?
The only thing I would be concerned with is the lightning Vita hitting him.
We can fix that.
He's way in the
Just
back
swamp
by the
blast.
stairs.
Just swamp blast him into the middle of the group right
Yeah,
now,
that'll
and
work.
then we'll pull.
Yeah.
I don't
Who's
have
got
one on
one?
me, but AJ could pull him all the way up. I mean, MJ could probably pull him most of the way up.
Diana, swap blast Banks again to the center, not in between the markers. Yep. Put
I'm
in
right
the
with my
star.
totem.
He's by the stairs, right in the square, center of the square with the rest of us.
Got a star on his head.
Yeah, he's got a star in his head. Oh, there he is. He's cool. We good. Alright, he's back.
Dicey is about to be like, what the heck just happened to me?
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about me, and I'm like,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, remember we're doing lightning orb first.
Stack in.
Everyone in.
Blue.
Going towards the stairs.
Ad's coming out. Pick that up.
Going toward blue.
Shoot, I got 3 seconds.
Pick up boss
till I
when you
come
can. That's
Haters
fine
towards
when you can.
purple.
There's freaking.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Void.
Did I pull him just from threat?
Yeah, apparently.
I didn't taunt.
Apparently you did.
Alright, it's whatever. My stack's like dude.
That's what matters.
Who needs to go to diamond?
Dan.
No, it's me first.
Pick up the boss. I gotta-
Dan.
Dan, go to
I'm
purple.
going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. Haters to square. Larbella, get closer to the heels. You're in between the markers.
Lightning, lightning, lightning. Back towards stairs.
Going for blue.
Going for purple.
Hit the boss.
Let's take out that ad, guys. Important to get that ad gone.
Four, three, two, one.
Yes. Void, void, void.
Crypto, how many stacks you got?
One. Now two.
I lost track, so. Okay. Make sure you pick up the ad when it
I'll
comes
go
out.
to blue.
Yep.
Diana, blue. Dan.
Haters to blue.
Two, one.
Lightning, lightning, lightning.
Low DPS on the boss when you get back in. Get that first.
Going towards purple or diamond.
Put a stairs sword.
Towards there.
Ad is out, everyone. Ad is out.
Going towards blue.
Carla, I don't know why you're dancing off to the side. Stack on his heels. And you hit 40%. Did we get the mechanics down on that? Alright, everyone, now you can spread out if you're ranged. Melee, keep going. Break the bonds.
King strike on Miggy. Heal Miggy. Slow on Crypto. Slow on Crypto, slow on Crypto. Slow on Miggy. Good, good. Pick it up, Crypto. Slow on Crypto.
heal crypto up. Break those charged spawns, guys.
Slow on Miggy. Kill Miggy. Crypto, you need to pick yourself just a little bit more up.
Alright, battle res, crypto.
Had to use my Hellstone.
Nothing to do there.
You're good.
Crap.
Don't even worry about that one. That was good.
I goddamn near almost lost a DPS battle because I got tethered in the end.
Who cares? We got him down.
Yep. I'm not worried about DPS as long as the boss drops.
Oh yeah.
Oh snap.
Oh snap. I got the set now, girls.
Nice.
Nice.
I want to roll for Miggy's especially.
I mean, like,
Oh,
no,
we
I
can
don't
talk to
need
the
it.
orc sitting behind the boss to get up.
It's like a side grade, not really an upgrade.
Take a lesson from the champions. Do not let Ny'alotha wield your fears against
Well, if you got the set bonus, that does.
Yeah, that set bonus I'm probably gonna go with.
Alright, we got about 20 minutes. We should be able to get to Shadhar.
One of our healers is leaving. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh. But I like the paladins.
Which one? There's a bunch of them.
I just wanted that stuff for the appearance.
Going once, going twice. Freaky has won the roll.
Give it to whoever came in second. I've got plans and everything. Just looked at what I got.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Someone else can do it.
The only other roll was Lord Bella, so.
Oh, never mind then.
Dang.
That's cold-hearted.
When you make a roll, you can't roll if you died that fight.
Sorry, Crypto, you'll never get geared.
Wow. Y'all woke up on the mean side of bed today.
Is there any other side? That's the side I just played. That's my normal side.
He's like, my bed's
Hey,
up
you're
here.
not me and Mickey on normal right now?
What?
My bed is just the
I only
mean
got
side
one
of
that
the
I
bed.
can get up on.
Yeah, I like Mariana's too. Who peed in his Cheerios?
I don't eat Cheerios. Wheaties, breakfast of champions.
Alright, well you just pulled the ads too, so.
Yeah, I did. If we could get more interrupts, that'd be great.
Fuck just killed me.
Somebody not interrupting
I'm up
something.
there.
Release. You can run back, we're close enough. Ali, release.
Oh. Okay.
We're literally like 2 staircases away from you being back in the fight.
I didn't know. I didn't hear you.
Oh, rule of thumb: unless they call out not a release, always release and just run back.
Yeah.
Crypto, go pull blitz. Unless you want me to do it.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna kill me.
It's okay, just let my team
No, they won't.
hit him.
I mean, I'm used to dealing with aggro anyway, so we'll be alright.
Because our 100 doesn't use mystery.
Which one is that?
Eyeball, 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 eyeball.
Yep. All hands on deck for this eyeball.
Wait, we have a hunter?
Oh, we've only had like 8 of them with us tonight, you know?
Wait on the pole, Crypto. Don't get close.
Yeah, you don't want that big guy and all the tentacles.
Yeah, please misdirect him. That'd be great. I know somebody just cast misdirect. Let's go. It didn't work. I think he waited too long.
I wasn't sure if he'd pull him with him standing on top of him. Wanted to be sure.
I don't think he does a knockback or fear, does he?
Not
No,
that
he
I'm
doesn't.
aware of. He just does that rain of blood, which is
Yeah.
What the? Killed me.
rain of blood, probably.
Random blood on the ground. Yep.
Coagulated blood bursts.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That's his rain of blood.
Release and come back. We're about to pull next.
Alright. Is that dodgeable?
Yes.
Oh,
Pretty
you gotta
much
do
everything's
watch your feet.
Is it?
Watch your feet.
Watch you.
I didn't step.
It spawns under you. Even after you move, it'll spawn another one.
See the giant basher tentacle at the front, Crypto? Go get on that.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
Interrupt eyeballs.
He told you to get prone. He always makes me go back.
Well, that's because we both have equally shitty movement.
Yeah,
You have better movement than me. Therefore, I'm going to make you do all the movement things.
True.
You know, if I was playing a demon hunter, I would be doing all the hard stuff and letting you do all the easy stuff, but...
Yes, Dan. I was joking.
I don't know where Lorbella is. I was trying to trade this staff because I don't need it.
We have bloods at the back. Watch your feet.
Who's that on the ball and he's running himself?
Wish you could all kill the thing from beyond that's chasing me right now. That'd be fun.
Beware.
Kill this guy, he's annoying. And watch your feet at the same time.
Beware.
Yeah, and he does a charge, so be ready to get hit.
You can stun him. Stun him.
That's what guys love.
Preferably not inside the blood cruise.
I can't get in there.
No, he was messing with you, Lorbella.
Oh, yeah. Don't take me serious.
But will feed my perfection. Beware.
Sorry if you thought I was not really good to add that.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Be our guest. Be our guest. With your service to the
That's
guest.
out of nowhere.
You said watch your feet, watch your feet. It was like the same rhythm.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't stand in the water. It does hurt very much bad.
You know.
Crypto, this one's kind of hard to explain from my tank perspective over text. But essentially, he's going to do a tank debuff only, and that's the biggest thing we have to worry about. And I think in normal, there's only one of them that comes out. One debuff per tank.
Hello.
You will either take Crush or you will take Despair. If you are tanking the boss, you will take the first one that comes out. If you're not taking the boss, you will taunt after the first tank gets the first debuff.
If you do end up with both of them, let your healers know, and we can put some priority heals in. All right, quick down and dirty on this boss. Big things you will get. There will be a little blob, kind of a reddish color, depending on if you could see colors correctly. and it will chase you, and it has an eyeball that will keep chasing you down. Run it away from everyone because it does have a ring around it, so you will be able to see if it's going to hit it. If you see them running the opposite direction, try and give them some space so you don't have to take that damage. Other than that, the broth does a breath in every single phase, and it is a 3-phase fight. Tanks, you already have yours. All right, so the big thing in phase 1 is there will be umbral eruption. Basically, it's just purple circles that you just need to dodge. Pretty easy. Big thing, especially for melee, is watch your feet. This whole fight is watch your feet. So stay out of purple stuff, dodge his breath. His breath is a decent amount of cast time that it's pretty easy to dodge. Phase 2, stack. This is recommending we stack behind boss, but phase 2, he's going to charge over to that pool of blood, or whatever it is, and he will start. It's essentially the same thing. The big thing with this one is he's going to do a breath, and it has a lot faster cast time. So just stay out of it. I can't recall if the purple orbs are up in this one. And normal. For phase 2, if you see a purple orb kind of just floating there in the middle, you can stand in it, and it will clear that off the zone. You will take a little bit of damage, but it's nothing the healers won't be able to heal through. For phase 3, he will charge over to the green food pile, and at that point, everyone needs to get behind the boss. Still, and he will drop a puddle in the center of the platform here. Big thing with this one, stay out of the green shit that will spawn under your feet. So again, watch your feet, and tanks, just make sure you're kiting him around with enough speed that we're not standing in the pools. At phase 3, it's nothing but a DPS check. Like the pool in the center of the platform will continue to get larger and larger until we run out of space. And if we go in the water, and do not go in the water, it will end up buffing the boss. So we don't want to be in the water. I see you, Lorabella. Are there any questions? Going once, going twice, going to a
Don't
right.
water give a dog a buff.
Yes, it does.
Fucking fireworks.
Messing with your animals. Banksy! Alright.
Sorry, I got the kid in my lap.
Five.
Again,
Four,
stay out of breath as
three,
best as you can, specifically in phases 1 and 3. You will do it at 33% on phase 3, so when he charges the 3.
Crush on me, take dissolve.
Alright, physical debuff is on the boss too, so watch his breath. See, I'm perfectly fine with people taking the breath, but hunters, y'all should take the breaths. You can shoot through.
Dissolve on me, take crush.
Remember, if you get targeted with that little ooze, bring it back.
Good pickup. Alright, go with the boss.
This is phase 2, everyone. Again, the breath will come faster on this one, so try and... It's not as damaging, but it does come faster, so just be prepared to
Dissolve on me, pick up Crush.
Copy.
So bored.
Crush on Miggy.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep getting the first one just because I'm pulling more aggro. In between his debuffs.
Alright, he's coming up to the phase 3. Wait till he gets over to the point before you hit it.
I've got Dissolve.
Alright, remember everyone, we're stacking on the back of the boss. Yep, hit it. Watch your feet. Always watch your feet. Thanks, just make sure you're migrating around.
Yeah, slowly move him, just go backwards. Dissolve on Miggy.
Got Crush.
Keep pulling him, just slowly. Crush on you, I got Dissolve.
Just gotta take it out. Just a breath. There it is.
Pressing.
Good job, guys.
I say we conclude.
Yeah. Wow, another bone dropped. Nice. This one doesn't have the corruption though, but it's still kind of cool looking. I don't see the bows drop very often. I don't
Use
think
that for my. Use that for my protection spec.
I don't think we have any hunters that need that bow though. We do have a mage, and if she would be so kind to throw up a portal to Borealis.
Oh, we're done?
That's it.
Yeah, we only got 8 minutes.
Crypto, you wanted that ring, right?
Yeah.
Buddy up for mythics?
I'm gonna stop this video and also post.
What are we rolling on?
Maybe in Borealis. If anybody interested in mythics, let me know. Okay, Lorabella got a 10 mother load. Hey Wraith, are you doing mythics?
I'm gonna take a little break and then I'm gonna run mythics.
Okay, what do you want to rendezvous?
Maybe like 2 hours.
2 hours?
But I'm down for that